Hey everybody, are we catching the blep? Is he blepping? Yes, you are. He's a blepping. That's a little teeny tongue right there. Anyway, howdy everybody. Hopefully all is well. We are back for another Shatterdaze, and we got the cat blepping right off the bat. King Blep over here. Yeah, like in yeah, he just did one of the most popular little videos I've ever done, huh? That last little video of him and his tongue out and his little tie. Hey, Marty, good to see you, man. I hope all has been well. Uh, Sorry I haven't been too active on anything lately, but I've had to take a step back from everything and deal with all work and all this crazy shit. So, ah, first, definitely, sir. First, but not the worst. Hopefully, all is well, dude. I am trying to roll up some weed up. He's very keen on having his hand on me. Uh, Ziggy's just trying to help. I got the puppy down here. I got the kitty right here. Can't really see her. Can you see her? She's just up. There's a little bit of her head. You can see her ears. There she is. Anyway, we got the kitties. We got everyone chilling. We are about to roll up. I'm going to have to get the Zig to the side. Oh, he's just like, yeah. But everything's good. When Ziggy's doing good, I'm doing good. So, got our buddies here. That helps. Oh, let's put you right there for the moment. All right. All right. So, right off the bat, let's go ahead and do a dab and get things started. And then I'm going to roll up a blunt of some of this grabba leaf here, which are a pain in the ass. So, you get to watch me do that firsthand. If I was smart, I would have rolled it beforehand and just shown you the finished project. Finished, processed. But anyway, yeah, we are dabbing on some hand pressed rosin there. Got a nice little jar going tonight. Still courtesy of my good friend, because my plants are about 2 months away. Zeus of Hollywood, let's go for let us go forth and blaze. It seems like something Zeus would say. Very epic. Anyway, here's to you. We just got the little banger going. I've been super obsessed with just the E nail or what have you. Low knock, the mighty low knock. Well, while everyone's here, cheers. And if you can, please blaze with me. Good to see you guys. Here we go. Oh, more there. Yeah, that's not bad. Ah. Marty, are y'all fans of papaya cake? That's what I'm dabbing on, and I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I am very big nowadays on giving credit to the grower. You know, it's all on who grows it anymore. I feel like obviously there's good strains and bad strains, but I haven't had too many papayas, although I've seen a lot of them. There's been even some seed growers I know who are doing like papaya runs, so they'll just mix everything with papaya. Whoa! I've actually been looking at a lot of seeds lately. Mostly just keeping an eye out. I've been growing a bunch. I'm pretty happy with the two I'm growing right now. Excited to see what they'll do. I have a whole lot of clones ready to go for another room. I have 4 out of the 7 clones made it from my homie hooked me up with some clones. So I got some stuff going on. Right now, everything big, the 4 plants, 2 of which are really good, 2 of which are not the best. Good, but small. That's all tropical blizzard. Blizzard, which is a green shock. Green shock genetics. Very excited to see that one because those are some of the most expensive seeds. They are the most expensive seeds I've ever bought. I haven't bought a lot of seeds. I used to get them from Clone or just from Clone. Either I would clone them myself or get them from someone else. So, right now, I also have some clones of Fruity Pebbles. I wanted to get some Lucky Charms, but got the wrong thing because I'm a stoner. So right now, I don't know. There's a bunch of things I want to grow. I'm always curious on what everyone's favorite thing is, because it varies for sure. I personally, I don't seal too good. We're doing the last of the grabba. So I got this big old grabba leaf here. Lonoc, copycat genetics is also expensive. Yeah, what genetics should I check out? My homie's big into checking out some newer stuff. I'm gonna be good for a while on the 2 I have, probably. But he's big on getting new stuff all the time. I let this dry out just ever so slightly. I think I have a spray bottle. I can just mist it ever so slightly. It's a good trick if you have to do it. Let me do that right now. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, Mickey D. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, man. Hopefully all is well. Marty, watching Martheus 710 blogs, one of my favorite YouTubers. That's cool. Yeah. And dabbing on some papaya. That's not so good. Well, hey, one out of 2 isn't bad. Mickey D, how's it going? It is going okay. I can't complain, or actually, I'm really good at it. I can complain, but I really shouldn't. I got the cat here. He's doing good. Just playing drums and trying to make my life a little better. That's cool. Fucking drums. You want to get in a band, the quickest way to do it is get some drums. Play drums. I gotta get some scissors. Oh, I'm getting all crossed up. Scissors. I swear, Ziggy just follows me around from room to room. I get up and he follows me over that way. I sit down, he stops, and then just turns around and follows me this way. All right. But yeah, drums. You want to get in a band quickly? You want to say hi? There's a puppy here. There's a puppy. You want to hop up? Hop up. Hop up. Hop up. There's a girl. Look how good you did. There's my girl. Oh, there's my sweet Phoenix. There's my sweet Phoenix. Oh, she says no. Hug me. Hug me and give me kisses. Give me kisses. She said, give me kisses. Oh, oh, and I have a special helper gummy treat. Oh, she's too excited. Too excited. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. That was so cute. You hopped right up. Look at these awesome treats for Valentine's. Give me a. There you go. Awesome. All right. Good girl. That was good. Ziggy's very jealous now. How about you just chill over here for a little bit, Zig? This is gonna get a little hard. All right. Mickey D. I have drums. I live in an apartment on the second floor. They're drums, so yeah. Hey, just chill. I want to get a pair of drums. I want to get a pair of the Donner DOD or DED 400s. They look like I've done a lot of like just looking at reviews and such, and they say that they're good for double bass. Eventually, I want to do that, and for my next project musically, I'm thinking I might want to just do practices here at my house, even though it's small and tiny. I have everything, so you have the Alesis. That's the other big brand, which I've heard plenty of good things about. I've just heard that the Donners are geared a little bit more towards that double bass. Gosh, cats, you are fucking killing me. I can't do this with you on here. All right. Do you have the same phone number? I'll send you a pic. Yeah, definitely. I'll show them off. My neighbors would kill me if I had drums. Yeah, no shit. I've heard apartments complaining at people for drums, saying they're too loud. So, yeah, people are fucking dicks. You get what you get. Gotta be. I don't know, man. That'd be my luck, to be honest. It's all who you end up living next to, and my luck would probably suck. Let's see here. Start cutting up some fronto on the pronto. All right. Almost got this whole thing done. Right now, you wouldn't know it though, because there's nothing but kitty butt in your face. All right. Mickey D, I added to my kit, but I don't have the double bass pedals yet. And my neighbors don't complain. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, I've even heard neighbors complaining at fucking kits for being too loud in apartments, which is pretty stupid. That's pretty picky, if you ask me. But could happen. Let's see here. Oh man, not an easy thing to roll with. And what are you doing, huh, pumpkin? You know you're right in the middle. How about you sit right there? Right there would be wonderful. Good enough, I guess. Right? We'll take it. All right. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna get me a pair of drums here soon, one of these days, and want to do more practices and such in the home, out of the home. There you guys are. Can't see me rolling this, but that's probably a good thing. It's such a pain in the ass, and this one's kind of funky, not the best cut of leaf, so it's gonna be real funky, extra funky, or funky. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually do that because I have two guitar amps here, a combo, and then an amp head and a cabinet. I have my bass cab. I have a bass combo too, but I'm doubting I'll ever need two bass players at the same time. One's enough. But I got two guitar rigs. I have a PA system. I just haven't hooked it up, but I have it at my studio with Condemned to Burn. We use that quite a bit actually, but we have two. So eventually I'm going to probably take mine back, I'm thinking. I don't know. It's no rush now. But then all I would need is a pair of drums, and we could set the volume at a certain volume there. And then I have everything at my house to do full practices. Not much room, but could be done technically, I guess. Fuck, this is gonna suck. How are we gonna roll this? Might have cut this one a little thin. All right, Panda, what's going down? And Mickey D just sent that picture. That's awesome. I am in the middle of practically doing surgery on the hardest thing in the planet to fucking roll. So I'm gonna be just a second. I'm very occupied with this pile of garbage I'm fucking with. Fucking these frontos are rough. The hardest things in the world to roll. Very cool when you roll them, but pain in the asshole. All right, so let's get that going, that going. Panda, cheers, fam. We dabbing some Mendo breath batter. That's awesome. I like the Mendo stuff. I sent that out to you. It's in my bedroom. That's cool. Like I said, I need just a moment to attempt to roll this thing. Attempt is the key word. I am good at rolling, but these things are a pain in the dick. They don't stick very well. They're just a pain in every single sense. There's nothing easy about these to roll. There we go. Let's pretend that worked halfway decent. I resort to sticking it together primarily on hopes, dreams, and hash. A little bit of wax usually helps too. All right. Let's see. I also did this one super thin, which just makes them impossible. Hope you get through the the Arctic freeze the next few days, dude. It was crazy. I came home and there was crazy fog everywhere. I could tell weather was happening. something was up. So this piece of shit. Lost a huge chunk of weed, but that shit wasn't gonna fit in there anyway. Yeah, this one's not gonna work. I can already tell that if I even get half of this fucking thing rolled, it would be impressive. Not enough paper. There's tons of it, but it's super long. All right. Of course, the one that's probably not going to work is going to be the one I do live. It's super dry, so it won't even twist. Fuck. It's snowing. I'm in the Springs right now. That sucks. I'm not a big fan of the snow at the moment. I have to work in it tomorrow. I've been working in it and I'm tired of it. I like looking at the snow from afar. That's cool. Totally down with that. Of course, this is going to be the worst one I've rolled. It won't even hold together. All right, so, but that's all right. I love this stream, says Stock AK-47. Well, that's good because it's going a little rough. No, I'm just joking. These are very frustrating. It gets better once they start getting stuck together. I always have to resort to just taking hash and doing a bunch of mending, we'll say. So let's see what we can do. Fortunately, I got plenty of glue handy. So I almost died in a blizzard, says Lonock. I hate the snow. Oh, there's that puppy back. I mean, I like the snow and all. I just hate having to do shit in it. You know what I mean? Okay, honey, what are you doing? She's like, no. But I swear, the second I start rolling a joint in any way, the dog has to be all up in my shit. She does not like it. All right, let's see. So I need a lighter. There we go. We will attempt to glue this completely fucking non-sticking blunt. I mean, not at all sticking. then you risk the problem of having a sticky ass fucking blunt that's gonna come apart in your fucking hands and shit. So it is what it is. All right, let's fucking do this. All right, gonna work. We're gonna make it work, probably. All right. Like I said, it comes down to me just like gluing these fucking things together. All right, but damned if I don't fucking glue them together. There we go. All right. Stock AK-47. I've been joining the stream for at least 3 years now, which is crazy when you say it because it doesn't even feel like I've been doing it for 3 years, especially since really I hit it hard that first year and was doing really well, and then went through some shizzle, and yeah, they don't really like me on here very much. So, well, that's the amazing blunt that I took forever to roll. It's always the same thing with these. All right. We will attempt to smoke it. All right. When you're done, look at those drums, says Mickey D. I will. Aaron, how's your new year going? Cracked up there. That's what's going on. I ain't gonna smoke until I get rid of that. So let's burn all. All right. So my new year, it is going okay. I went on tour. Uh, I would say it went very successfully, considering the fact that we didn't lose money. We made money on tour on our first time, which I think is a big goal to accomplish, especially since I did a good majority of putting it together, and just out of necessity. I just wanted to get it done. There we go. Now it's going. All right. McD got some. I got 4 toms, 2 crash cymbals, a ride cymbal, and of course the hi hat and the snare. Let's take a look at what we got me on. Ooh, I do like that setup. That looks great. All right. Yeah, we can see that pretty good. Yeah, that came in pretty clear. That's pretty sweet. Get up. Bam. Aaron, congratulations on making money on the road. Yeah, trust me. Like I really, that was the big goal. I know that there's other successes and failures and shit to be had, and that were had, and didn't happen. Both good and bad. Like I said, failures and successes. But financially, as a band, that's the big one that. And like we're in America, you know what I mean? Fucking, did we make money? Yes, we did. And we didn't pay for rent, or didn't pay for gas, didn't pay for the trailer, didn't pay for the hotels, didn't pay for shit. So as a band who did it themselves again, uh, that's, I think, huge. And I'm very proud of us for doing that. Just getting nice and laced up here. There we go. Bam. Uh, there's a lot of failures that happened in the sense that I got fucked over. I have the worst luck. If you followed me for 3 years, you would know I have the worst fucking luck of anybody I know. I pull it through though. That's all we can do. I fuck up everything. All right. No more fucking with that. Just let it do its thing. That's the key to these, I've noticed, is just let them. Gotta be funky looking. But there we go. Got the grabber. Got it rolled. I always manage to get them. This was one of the fucking worst ones I've ever rolled. I almost thought I was gonna fuck up my first one. Darker. Man, I love how the cat seems like it's tasting the weed. It is a she. It seems like she is tasting the weed effect with you. And what a pair of eyes she has, yes. She never ever sits on this table and never gets blazed with me ever, except for when the camera's on. I swear to God, she knows it. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't do this ever. Also, I just clear the table. It's something about being the lights. I clear off the table every time because usually the table's full of shit. So Panda Cat says, dig the drum set. And my papa what? And my papa emeritus funky pop. I've been a homie for like 19 years, and you do have the worst luck. I know, I do. I was born on Friday the 13th. I get through it, and when I say the worst luck, I'm here, I'm alive. Anything that can go wrong, dude, with me fucking does. Sorry, lady. What a beautiful lady is she, right? I will say it does kind of look like she's getting stoned at the moment just because she's chilling right fucking there. And what's funny is she really doesn't like smoke. She like usually 90% of the time does that thing where like she smells it and is repelled by it and fucking repulsed by it and runs away. So it's she's not willing to give up her spot on TV. She is a TV hog. Let's check it. Aaron, you need to do a cat live stream of just her during the day. I could too. I have never second guessed that the reason that this show has become popular and that most of you have been on here, whether directly or indirectly, that you know of me is probably through my cats. There we go. Still try not to chief her out, but I mean, she is in the line of fire a little bit. Oh, she is in the line of fire just a little bit. My ashtray. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, with the tour. Oh, he sent another pic. Uh oh. Yeah. Okay, and anyway, sorry, just got another one. What we got? I didn't see the other pic though, buddy. Just the one. All right. So, Panda, we finally hit 1K from dropping shorts on YouTube. Those shorts, man, that's where it's at right now, which I get because I watch quite a few too. They're easy to just, run through. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos now because I'm fucking busy. Everyone's busy. They know you have no time. So, how do you fucking market to people with no time? Do 30-second videos. My video with Ziggy, that one where he's wearing his tie, which I should have his tie on for every fucking Shatterdaze. He wears them really well and doesn't mind them, so it's cool. And he's blepping really hard with his tongue out. Fucking that shit got 1,200 views in 1 hour. it just peaked out and didn't do that much again. But damn, man, that shit's fucking huge. Mickey D, that's the singer from Ghost. Oh, what, that one guy? Hold on, I missed some. See, it's something popped up backwards here. That one guy, Papa. Oh yeah, that guy, Papa guy. Okay, I resent it. Sorry, bro. There it is. Yeah. Okay, I see him now. Kind of looks like one of those Funko Pop guys too. My sister loves Ghost. I've never gave it much of a chance. I like their aesthetic. I think that was cool. That's, their draw kind of. Seeds of the Wayside. Just got some diamonds and sauce in the Midwest. Tastes fire, but doesn't get you high, which is crazy with diamonds. So much bunk concentrates out here on the black market for sure. Which, you know what, though? That's extra bullshit, too, because I personally think black market can be better. Dispensaries, you know what it is, too? Dispensaries here in Colorado where it's totally illegal. I can't even fucking smoke that shit. I got black market fucking hash, man. Fucking rosin. Rosin's where it's at. It's pricey, but it is and it isn't. Uh, Grow it, smash it, dab it. Fucking that's the way to go if you can. And you know, if you're not worried about selling it, you probably won't get in trouble anymore. It's fucking practically legal everywhere. But what I was gonna say is after dabbing nothing but rosin for months now, like 6 months plus, something like that, or like at least around there. My homie came over with some BHO stuff, and I'm sure it was okay, but it was fucking unsmokable to me. Like it's something about going back to it's really hard. Mickey D, yeah, it's a Funko Pop dude. Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. Lonock, I'll never pay tax for weed. Never say never. I mean, I don't like doing it, but what are you gonna do? Aaron, I'm thinking of getting some new glass on Tuesday. God, I wish I could get some new glass. I haven't got new glass in forever. I keep breaking glass. That's why I'm glad I have a big collection because it dwindles. It doesn't get bigger. But I'm out of room anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. Mickey D, if you listen to them, they sound nothing like their aesthetic. See, that's what I've known, and they're a little popish for me, but that's their thing, but I don't know about their lyric content. That's something I question too. So I know that they kind of play, I would say, like poppy-ish rock, pop rock music. I don't know if the lyrics reflect the aesthetic as well. Square Hammer is their best song, and I know that's their famous one. I think that's the song I listen to where I just it's not my personal style. Uh, but again, fucking, they've done a lot. Look at her just staring into your soul. All right, Aaron. One day I'll have a collection of glass like yours. You can have a collection of glass just like mine very easily if you shop on the Chinese market for very cheap. For like 2 grand, you can have everything I probably own, damn near. I have some old school shit, some glass, but there's people with shit. My friend is a glass blower, and he was in a house full of glass blowers, and they had a fucking display rack. And that display rack, I mean, if they went and auctioned all that glass off one piece at a time and got what they could for it, God, I don't even want to know. Tens of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands. Each piece, they're like, here's a 7 grand. They're getting me to take dabs out of these. Like, here's an original rude boy cheetah, Chester guy from fucking like two. I'm like, damn, dude, that alone is like a 10 grand bong. I'm like, I don't even like smoking out of that shit. If I drop that shit, that's on me. Shocked I got this fucking Fronto going, man. These fucking area. This is a Grabba, whatever. I guess it's an East Coast West Coast thing against Grabba and Fronto. I've been smoking Frontos for years. Uh, but yeah, Mickey D, shit took him like 20 years to collect, no doubt, right? You still have that skull bubbler? I do. I do. Uh, it's in there. That one's I'm very careful with that one. I usually only smoke really good stuff. There's a couple of things that I only smoke like my weed of because usually my weed's really good and it's really fresh and it's, you know what I mean. There's a few. There's quite a few. The Chong Bong, I really don't like smoking anything but like top grade shit out of it. It deserves it, you know, that bong right there. Although I looked up, so when that guy got sold to me, that glass skull bubbler, I think the guy who sold it to me was full of shit, which is okay. He told me it was Dynamite Glass was who blew it, which I could never really find a solid answer on Dynamite Glass. I should take a picture of it and just start internet searching it. But he told me, oh, this is Dynamite Glass. It used to be the guys from Jerome Baker. So it's pretty much like a Jerome Baker bubbler, but just obviously they went and got different jobs. I have like Chong Glass where they went and all did that same thing. But I looked it up and I couldn't verify any of that. So it's just a really cool old bubbler at this point. But yes, haven't broken that one. That's why I keep a lot of the cheap shit out here because I'm constantly breaking everything, unfortunately, anymore. Uh, I have a lot of pieces I want to buy, but nothing too much. You know, I don't know how I feel about buying like thousands of dollars worth of glass. I've gone through too much. Cheers, says Lonox. Smoking on OG 2.0. I take it that's a weed strain and not a glass. I was thinking, is that a glass pipe thing or type of glass? Glass blower, I guess. Glass company, artist, whatever they call them nowadays. Well, cheers to you. I'm smoking on some homegrown stuff my buddy grew probably like a year or two ago. It's quite old. Flower, says Lodon. And I'm probably having the equivalent of like a fucking pack of cigarettes a day with these stupid things. So I need to cut back on the Frontos and the blunts. Normally I don't do them that much, but I wanted to try these Grabbas. I listen to and follow the Mendo Dope Boys, which I recommend you check them out on YouTube. They're awesome. And they just started switching over to these Grabbas. So I wanted to give them a try. They're very similar to the Frontos I got, which is just another type of whole leaf tobacco for rolling blunts. I did a video on them. I like the lighter ones. These are pretty dark. They're about as dark as I'd get, but they're still good. Mickey D, we smoked together for the first time. We smoked together the first time you used it. We both bought a eighth of chronic of it back in the day. Well, no, I just bought an OZ for 100. I'm a cheap ass. I try to stick to like $50 an ounce, 60 for some decent stuff. And it's weird how it goes at the dispensaries and shit. Your homegrown was the best, yes. And I think a lot of that is how fresh it was. I'm starting to realize just how important that was. Because I've had stuff that's been cured for a year properly. No offense to this. This was like putting Tupperware and shit like that. This is just my homie who had too much weed to take care of it properly at some point. He just had a lot, you know? I've had some really good stuff that was cured for a long time, and I thought that actually curing it was a big part of getting the best of it. But I don't know. Ever since I squashed that rosin super fresh and saw the difference in color between just fresh stuff and old stuff, I'm like, you know, when you smoke it, it's very similar. And there's something about like I grow my weed in my front room in grow tents, dry it in my closet in my front room, and then smoke it. in my front room, and it's something about never leaving that one area. You get it at its freshest, and at its it's really the best that way. Aaron, I want some cool ones I see on Lion Den Glass in the 400 range to the $400 range. Lion's Den Glass. Never heard of them. I can check them out on Instagram. I take it. Lion's Den Glass 2.0. Yeah, I don't know if that's it. Yeah, website. Yeah, there's some sick ones. Oh, this is a yeah, it's like a glass shop, huh? So they got all types of shit I'm seeing. That's cool. I try to buy from the artist if possible, but sometimes you can get great deals on that. They do have an IG. Is it? I just looked and it said Lions Den 2.0 is the one I was looking at. I'm guessing they got shut down at some point. uh, yeah, Grabba. I don't know. One of these days, I'm gonna buy a pack of Grabbas when I have my harvest, and I have some good sticky bud. These roll up a lot easier too. When I have some good sticky bud, I'm gonna get a pack of Grabbas. Crap of grab a bag of Frontos, grab a bag of Grabbas, and do a little comparison, see which one I like better. Uh, and then I'll probably stop smoking them because they're not the best. They're an easy way to smoke a lot of weed and way too much tobacco for this fella. But my guitarist for the guitarist for the band I am in, I should say more correct, lack. Um, he smokes blunts all the time, so I'm trying to maybe roll up some of these and see if he'll switch over. I doubt it. Aaron, they had a Mario glass that had a few that was a few $1,000s. Yeah. See, like I said, I've seen them. I've smoked out of some really expensive glass pieces. And I'm not against them. I love them. I follow them on IG, but they're kind of like works of art more than actual functioning. I like the fact that they are functioning. I feel like a lot of people put them on a shelf and never use them. That's why they're always selling them again. You know, I don't know. They don't fall in the hands of big stoners usually. The big thousand. Well, maybe they do. I hope they do. Um, but like that huge glass art display that I saw that all my homies had, they were a bunch of glass blowers and stuff. Those things almost never got tapped at it. That's why they were happy when I came over and wanted to dab because they're like, yeah, dab out of this one, dab out of that one because they're fucking nice. And I'm like, again, I didn't feel super comfortable holding thousands of dollars. I'm like, you touch it. You just set me up. Seeds of Wayside. Some glass is just functional art. And that's exactly what it is. And I love it. And if I was super rich, I'd probably have a lot of it. There's a lot of things that I'd probably collect and do, but and I could if I focused on that. But every time and just like tattoos, I'd be covered. There wouldn't be any fucking skin that you couldn't see some art on. I'd love to buy more art, but it's a symbol of where you put your money, and I don't have that money to put there. Hashberg, you deserve to be rich, homie. Even ghetto rich would be nice. I've been that a couple of times, or at least I felt that. You know what I mean? When everything is relative. When you're in certain areas and you're driving a car, you are in the high bracket. You know what I mean? So Aaron, I might get a sriracha puff glass top too. Fucking those sriracha things are sweet. Is that just a top, like a cap, carb cap? Either way, I was into sriracha for a long fucking time. I still like that shit. But Hashberg, no shit. I mean, I'm still pretty well off, surprisingly. Everything's a matter of perspective. But you know, I have big goals too. No, the glass. No, the glass part. The glass part. Sriracha. Oh, Puffco. Puffco glass topper. Okay. Sorry, I be pretty cool. The top you could change on the Puffco. Yep, I got it. Got it right before I read it. Those are cool, and that's one of the cool things about getting a Puffco is they're so what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking commercial. The people in there, universal. The glass blowers can fucking make cool tops to them. The dabbers, fucking Marty. I was showing him they just had a glass expo on all the Dr. Dabber toppers they were doing, which was sick too. I like the custom stuff. That's why I tried to get a flash, and I recommend them. Anyway, Mickey D. I know, right? I got to put that kind of money into my car. Yeah, which is something I'm thinking about doing a lot now ever since the tour. Cars, trailers, vans, trucks, a lot of that shit's going through my mind of like, how am I going to do this? It's a big investment though. Low knock. My banger broke because the resin stuck to my rig. So I broke my banger. I've had that plenty of times where it gets too resinated, it dries out and it cools off really. And it's like glue. And you try to take it out, break that shit or something along those lines. Very easy way to break it. Aaron, I want the proxy. That's the one that like drops into shit. I've seen a lot of those. It's another one, again, universal that everyone's using. And the glass guys can make cool Sherlocks I've seen, bubblers, bongs. So those look pretty cool. I haven't seen how they load. There's a lot to e-dabbers. Personally, I have one in the mail that's coming from China on a boat. So it'll be here in like 2 months. And I ordered it like a month ago. But I really like the ones I've been getting called Dab Cool. And they're $75 and they fucking rip. So I'd recommend getting two because if it breaks, it takes forever to get a replacement. Anyway, Mickey D, the timing chain got stretched out and luckily it didn't fall off yet. Now shit. If it did, I'm buying a new engine or car, especially if when your fucking shit gets bent out. Fucking whatever piston rod thing. Yeah, definitely gotta fix that shit, Owie. My car is super cheap. I so Loduck. I smoked a lot of DMT out of my rig. That's kind of crazy. Stained it yellow, so I need a whole new rig. Yeah, I'd be kind of freaked out to smoke with a bunch of DMT residue all in my shit. You know what I mean? It would freak me out. I still haven't built up the courage to smoke some DMT yet. Definitely had the opportunity many a times, but I don't need to go interdimensional space rifting at the moment. I gotta stay pretty grounded. One of these days, I'll get paid on my own right as an artist, and I can just hang out for a week and level my fucking brain out before I have to get back to a fucking 9 to 5. Seeds of the Wayside. Now, Salvia is where it's at. Salvia is crazy. Fucking, yeah. Mickey D, I've been doing shrooms on the regular since July. Also crazy. Shrooms can get you there too if you do enough, man. Fuck. Salvia, I've never fucked with, but I don't think it's legal right now, right? I remember when it was, and you could just get it at all the head shops. My homie fucking smoked some at work. I knew a guy who was smoking it like weed, and he didn't act like it was that much. But I knew a guy who like went to another fucking dimension with that shit too. It's a really hard hallucinogenic. Mickey D, I've been taking a quarter at a time, like a quarter ounce. Yeah, that's a lot. No, quarter of a gram, I'm guessing. Which that's I've tried. So I did something like that. I did like zero point 0.2, yep, of a gram. Yep. I've done that microdosing shit before. It went fine until one Halloween where I randomly tripped balls on it. I'm very sensitive to hallucinogenics and shit, which is good. Doesn't take much, but yeah, fucking when you can trip nuts off of a quarter of a gram, 2/8, brother. Yeah, fucking. I've done some crazy numbers over a day. Some water, but 1/8 exactly is all you need. If you don't get off on 3.5 grams of fucking shrooms, they're not good shrooms. 5 grams and you're fucking flying. That's 7 grams and you're fucking finding other realms and shit. Half a grams of shrooms is a good microdose for the day. See, I was doing like I think 0.2, so less than a quarter. And I did it for like a month, but you know what I was doing? I was taking it right before I went to bed. I just didn't even think about it. I usually it's just the end of my day, and I'm like, I didn't want to do it all day before work, and I drive, so I'm like, yeah, which I'm glad because I ended up tripping nuts once. But I'm like, yeah, I take it as I go to bed, right as I go to bed, and then I wake up, and no big deal. But I figure it's in my system, and it should still be doing its thing, whatever. One night on Halloween, I took it right when I like in the middle of the day at like 6 o'clock or some shit like that. And then I did a Shatterdaze and got massively blazed. And then I fucking went and put on some movies. I put on Deathgasm, horror comedy movie. And by the end of the movie, I was tripping nuts. I was up and I had to work the next morning and I was up until fucking like 3 in the morning tripping nuts. And I'm like, yeah, I had to call off. Like, yep, I won't eat more than 2 grams at once. I'm a little sensitive. Yeah, no shit. I feel yeah. And you should be able to get off on the shrooms I grew. I had no problem with that. So, well, no, my last trip was 5 grams. The heroic dose. Aaron, time to spin the wheel. I can spin it. We'll see where it lands. My cat's sleeping right under it. He might flip out a little. Let's see. Nope, didn't even wake him. Let's see what happens. I haven't spun the wheel in a while. With the dabber, it's a little harder, but I got a torch. We can torch something up. Short forest. That's not hard. I can even put what you call it in there pretty easy. E-nail. Oh, and I got the puppy back. But now's a good time. I'm going to, old time's sake. Yeah, hey, we spun that shit. Mickey D, new fam. I still go into, nah, fam. I'll still go into work the next day. The ones you grew got me good for a long time. Yeah, those things fucking, I can't do the work the next day thing. I need time to settle, you know what I mean? It's kind of like drinking. I don't like to get drunk and then have to go to work the next day hungover. Shrooms and shit like that kind of do that to me too, where it's not like the same type of hungover, but it's something. All right, I am going to get something to drink. I am going to put some water in the bong that we just spun. And there's something else I was going to do. Can't remember what. So, something else, but mostly water for me and the bong. So, let's dig this bitch out. Oh, I fucked up my knee so bad. All right. And we got it somehow without breaking anything. All right. All right. Short forest. Let's get some water in it. All right. Oh. All right. Let's see. Mickey D sees the wayward. Oh yeah, can't skip ahead. It's live. Yep, unfortunately. Yep, gotta deal with it. But to everyone who did skip ahead in the future, that's cool too. All right, let's water down. Switch this guy out. That one right there. Got the Ziggy back. Bam. Looks good to me. Looks like a huge fucking massive rig. This is one of the coolest pieces I own, and this is a knockoff cheap China. I think I got for less than like $100. Which how you gonna do that? You know, trees and mushrooms, fucking this awesome recycler action. I mean, it does the job for me, and I'm broke, so Ziggy don't mind. Ziggy don't mind. He says it's okay. He understands. All right. Oh, it's already 10:24. Jeez. All right. Late nights. Got work tomorrow. Fucked up my knee. So I'm gonna be limping around all day tomorrow. Oh, fucking sucks. All right. But yeah, shit's been okay. I've been doing good. Been really back into music for the last week or so. We're just recording and playing around, shit like that. So that's good. It'd been a long time since I played anything or did anything. So it's been good. It's been really good. Tour has left me with a lot to think about on touring. I know there's some things I have to do differently. Like I drove, which is possible for a 3-day tour, definitely not a 5-day tour, but it's not ideal. No one can sleep in the fucking car. I took a Highlander, right? And I'm thinking about buying it. Highlander SUV, very comfortable, super sweet, no problem there, but not really able to sleep in it. And we pulled an 5x8 U-Haul trailer filled with all our gear. So it's this weird mix of, and then we'd go to hotels every night. So it kind of just left me and everybody with no sleep and cranky, and then shit like that. So in the future, I'm thinking about I want to buy that Highlander, and I'm sure that's gonna be like 10 grand. And then I want to buy a big pull along trailer that can hold all our stuff and sleep all 5 of us. And the goal would be is when we get done with the show, we go and sleep in the back and get brought to our next place by a driver. So we all wake up with fucking feeling good. Because yeah, we were going off. I went off like 3 hours of sleep on average a night. It was a little rough. So, all right, Mickey D. I've been up late like that for the last few months. Started dating this girl who lives up in Commerce City, and I've been driving up there for the past 4 months, twice a day. That's until my car broke. Oh, Ziggy, you're killing me. Well, that sucks. Broke down 2 weeks ago. Shit. Cheers, and you should get a PO box someday so we can send you cool stuff to open when you go live. Which, yeah, I'd be down with. I need to start going live more often. That's 300 miles a day, 5 days a week. Well, that's kind of crazy, bro. I wouldn't put it past you, though. You got the dedication. All right. Can you just scoot back just a hair? There we go. There we go. You're good. You were good. She hates it. She hates moving. She doesn't like to move. She wants to be right in the center. And right there. Can you move back just a little bit? Just a little bit. She's like, no, I cannot. This is where I sit. Right here. You guys deal with it. Well, I should have took a dab right away. I should have known that the kitty would not allow me to be present. But yeah, 300 miles a day is a little bit crazy. A little bit on the excessive side, I have to say there, Mr. McPherson. Aaron, it's the panda show. You damn right. Fucking she really wants you to look at the side of her ass. Her big old fluffiness. She's like, look at me, I'm fluffy. I'm so fluffy. Yeah. Uh yeah, that's where she's gonna be. As soon as she moves, I'll do a dab with you. Sometimes I can trick her into going if I do stuff. Nope. She's like, no, not gonna happen. I like how she has to be up here, and then she's like, you know what though? I just need to take a bath. I'm just gonna take a bath right here. Mickey D again. Yep. According to good manners, it's rude to stand up when there's a cat on your lap. No joke. Aaron, you got a kitty joint for her? Yeah, no shit. Fucking those usually work. Oh, there goes Ziggy. Sometimes when Ziggy goes, that'll do it too. Let's see if I got a treat for the guys. Sometimes getting up. Come on. Alrighty. That usually works too. Walking over to the fridge. Oh, all right. All right. So let's do a dab while we still have the table, because I'm sure they'll be right back. Anyway, here's to all you guys. Thank you so much for joining and sticking around. Fucking, I'd like to start doing Shatterdaze more, but Shatterdaze have been really hard because that's my fucking day to do practice. Tomorrow I'm doing practice after a fucking 10-hour day at work and then go do practice. Shit. But yeah. So cheers, everybody. Big cheers, cheers, cheers indeed, everyone. Yeah. Get another one out of there. Usually get quite a few out of these guys. Whoo! Aaron, what am I dabbing on? Oh, told you you'd be back. All right, I'm actually dabbing on some squashed rosin. Careful, dude. Hot stuff. Speaking of which, you gotta take that off. Low Knox smoking on some flour with us. That's good. So it's kind of warm. But yeah, I got this sweet Sweet sticky rosin. I've been buying the same stuff for like months now. My homie had quite a bit. I've almost bought it all from him finally. But it's some God, the name of the stuff is either, and probably both, either or Black-Eyed Katie or Mockingbird. uh, I personally wasn't a huge fan of either of them, but my homie really loved them, so he kept them around for a very long time. I Is this the stuff that I made? It is not, but it is the stuff at the guy's house. Same press, same stuff or whatever, like same method, and at that same place. The stuff I made did not turn out very good because it was too fresh. Uh, I pressed it in the first hour that it was cut. The optimal time, I guess, is 3 to 4 days. And literally, like the next day, it starts immediately for the color and for the terpenes, starts degrading immediately. And eventually it goes from that creamy white yellow look to this dark amber. But if you look, it's quite golden. Uh, if I play with it like taffy for a second, it turns pure gold. It's beautiful stuff. Not super flavorful and terpy, uh, but God, like I said, I smoked some BHO recently, and I'm like, yeah, that shit's fucking unsmokable after doing this. It's so harsh and it fucks me up. Aaron, I'm smoking on a mixture of wops, wappa, oh, wappa, wappa. I'm like, oh, some wops and some wedding pie. Um, I've been looking at so many strains to grow, and I don't. It's hard, man. There's so many. Big Mo in the house with the big peace sign. I can live with that. Um, my homie wants to grab, what is it? He wants bobblehead. It's headband and Bubba Kush mixed. Um, I'm doing the tropical blizzard and the fruity pebbles. Those are the two I'm growing right now. Fruity pebbles, tropical blizzard. Um, I'm very excited for both. Uh, Big Mo, nice. Yeah, I could barely remember it. Um, I The tropical blizzard I already know is pretty fucking good. It's got the smell, it's got the taste, it's got the size. It's my plants are looking nice. I don't know if I have any recent pictures because they grow massively on a daily, but I do have. It's probably from a few days ago. So here's one picture of one of the plants. Kind of hard to see. I should have put the filter. Usually I put the filter on. It's a little bit easier to see. So that's just two plants. Mostly. You can see a little bit of the other two in the background, but that's just two plants. And there's supposed to be 7 in there. Excuse me. Very bushy, very nice. Again, I didn't take great pictures, but whatever. It's kind of hard. It's all purple and shit. The light is so I have green glasses to balance that out and make everything look normal. And I have 2 pairs, so I can put one in front of the phone, and that gives you a way better idea of seeing it. Today, they're massive. These plants are fucking beautiful, and they bush out great. I should have my harvest by my birthday. I'm hoping my birthday is March 13th, and I'm hoping by March 13th I'll probably be cutting, if not maybe a week later. I don't know. We'll see what it does. It might be pretty early. It's made to grow outside, and usually those outdoor plants they want faster so they can harvest quicker before the bad weather comes. So I'm hoping it's a quick flower. Um, I have tons of clones ready. for when they're chopped down. I'm doing a 50-50 of the tropical and the fruity pebbles. Super excited. This time I'd like to, once I get my fucking shit going a little bit better. The clones I got were the worst clones I ever had, which I'm sorry to say because I know my homie's good, but he just did not come through with the clones very good. But yeah, I have like 10. 4 made it, 2 sucked, and 2 were great. My clones that I cut are all looking hard good. And then he gave me a new fresh batch of the Fruity Pebbles. And I grew a new seed of the Fruity Pebbles, all right there, which is cool. How close they are right now. But so I have quite a bit going, and I can't wait. It's gonna be like 3 months before I have my second grow, and that's the one I'm really excited for. This one I was too, but I didn't have the good clones to start. And yeah, Aaron, that's good. I'm getting a baller jar of dabs online since I can only get it a gram of the time. No 7 gram or 14 grams of live resin. I don't know how you get dabs online, how reliable or what they are or where you're at, shit like that. Hey, there's 7 people and 10 likes. 710. Let's do a dab for 710. And then we'll roll a J or a full or something. But yeah, I know I hate thinking of touring. I hate going to places that aren't pot friendly or if not legal and super nice. But Aaron, I found a website. I'm in Canada, so yeah, I have no clue. That's a totally different. I don't know how that works. You think that Canada, you'd be able to fucking there'd be better hookups on that shit. I know when I went to Vancouver, that shit was like fucking. I couldn't get off the plane, and there's just people sitting down. Weed, weed. You want weed? Immediately. Like I wasn't even into my taxi, and I had bought weed in Canada. So I would figure it'd be easier, but I don't know. Anyway, here's to it. See how many cat hairs we have on there before I show it off. Huh? Can't really see it, and I've also let it melt down a little bit, but we got some good stuff in there. It isn't bad. I can order online from Vancouver. See, yeah, Vancouver's the place, I guess, man. So if I whip it up there, it turns gold. Uh, It'll stay like this for a while, but then it goes right back to the original. But you can see how gold it gets. Like that gets extremely bright gold when you do the taffy thing to it. So that is an awesome little jar. He does pretty good work. This was his first real batch, but I mean, you're talking so fucking much. He's a heavy producer when he wants to, off of whatever plants he grows, he gets quite a bit. I'm very excited to see what I'm gonna get. And I would love to just take a lot of the weed I grow right now and just smash it and do dabs of it over at his house. Which he would do for me. I just have to buy the bags. You put the weed inside of bags and then smash it. And yeah, I would love to do that. But I don't know how much weed I'm gonna get. And we smoke so much weed, me and my girlfriend, that I'm like, man, I would hate to smash away too much because my girlfriend doesn't dab too, so I feel like that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, my girlfriend she just got her medical card, so I haven't even sent her shopping yet because I haven't had my medical card in a while. Devin Guile, Devin. Let's say Devin. Nice, bro. Anyway, cheers to the dabs. Here's to everybody, man. Fucking thank you again. I like the color of it. I bet the terpenes smell amazing. So, Aaron, actually, it's very skunky-ish. I don't want to say skunky. Very like it smells just like weed. You know what I mean? It's hard to put a finger on. It's not sweet. It's not like lemony or piney or any of those things. It just tastes like fucking weed, and it smells like weed, which for dabbing sometimes isn't the best thing because a lot of us dab to try and not smell like weed. So it smells like weed, and it's hard to explain. Um, I didn't think that the terpene on this bud was all that great to begin with. The bud was well over a year when it got squashed, and it is what it is. But it still has this very good flavor. It's very smooth to smoke, and it gets you really fucked up. And sometimes I think I've been smoking it. When I first got it, I really enjoyed it. So I also think I've been spoiled on it because I've literally smoked like 4 of these jars full, fucking, which is crazy. But but uh, when I went and smoked that BHO shit, I couldn't even fucking smoke it, dude. And which I smoked that shit for years. So I don't know. It's just it is good. It's just I don't get so it almost it's hard to put my finger on it. It did have a good like a like a fucking like a teriyaki sweet sauce kind of smell. I will give it that. And it does look a lot better when you whip it up. It looks great, and it is great. It is good, and for the price, I couldn't get any better. I'm very, very lucky to be dabbing on some rosin right now and have the hookup until I get my shit going. And I promise not him. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna hook him up too because that's the goal. But Aaron, flush that BHO down the toilet. Which, yeah, BH no, man. Fucking if you can. And I said it for years. I'm sure you said you've been washing for years. It's true. Um, I smoked it because it's what I could afford. At the dispensary, it got down to like 10 and less dollars a gram. You know what I mean? It'd be like buy 5 grams and it's like $8 a gram or fucking $5 a gram. And I'm like, shit, dude, I can't afford anything else. So also just like that with the weed, here's like my breakdown very quickly of buying weed as me in Denver, North Denver too. I try and buy the cheapest stuff for the best stuff I can for the cheapest price. Seems normal. So that's usually, I don't like to spend more than like 50, $60 at tops an ounce for weed, just because I'm broke. Um, Sometimes I pay as little as 30, and it's for the popcorn shake buds, right? But here's the weird thing. I have totally bought $60 ounces on the meat. It's probably the medium side or whatever for the dispensary, what they call their mediums, and it's been garbage, total trash. And then I've had that $30 an ounce stuff. I've had some of that $30 an ounce stuff be amazing, like really, really good. Like some of the I got this slap and tickle shit, and it was amazing. Horrible name, but I'm like, shit, it's crazy. So I try to shoot for the $30 stuff because it's a gamble no matter what. It's usually the same stuff they're growing on the higher end, just the smaller buds anyway. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just rolling it up anyway. Usually. So that's what I try and do. I try to stick to that price range. And if I can stick to $10 a gram, that's awesome. But for rosin, you're probably going to be looking at like $25 a gram starting at, if not $30 to $45 a gram. So you almost have to press it, which sucks because that's what you want is the rosin. Anyway, you should make a shirt that says BH no, right? That'd be pretty good one. I get headaches from cheap if I get cheap weed. So I get headaches from the BHO for sure. And not just like headaches, but like a weird feeling and a weird high that I don't enjoy. Fortunately, I don't get headaches too much anymore, but I've dealt with them quite frequently for years, and they're rough. Low knock, hell yeah, man! I wish I could get it that cheap, which I do enjoy. But like I said, I've had some garbage shit, like stuff. Again, that $30 stuff. I've had it, or what? I bought like $50 stuff, and I swear, like it smelled okay. What was it called? It was cherry lime gelato. So good name, seems legit. Man, I smoked that whole ounce, and I'm like, I did not get high, not at all. And I've been very spoiled with this stuff, very, because I remember when I first started smoking it, I'm like, I was getting fucking blasted, super stoned, and now just smoking on it for months and months and months, more and more and more. My tolerance has gone quite up with it. Devin, do you still do game nights? Good news on that. I just got the gaming computer back up and running. I shouldn't say I did. My girlfriend's brother did, who was also the guy who gifted it and made it, like built it. And then he's just on his new shit, so he gave his old one to his sister, who's my girlfriend. So that's our gaming computer now, which is awesome because that means I can game on it and do live streams. And it's in the front room right next to two of my grow rooms. So eventually I'll have things in the gaming department are looking up and good. So I'd love to get back on that shit. Low knock, I'll be okay with brickweed. Hey, dude, fucking, I smoked that shit for most of my life. Still, fucking for a long time. I'm guessing starting to get to the point where I've been smoking good stuff longer. Aaron, I spent about 140-ish for an ounce, which I mean, if it's so usually I've seen them at the dispensary. You can definitely go up to like 200 an ounce at the dispensary. But A, I haven't bought it, and B, if I didn't have the best fucking weed ever, I would. Even if I did, I couldn't do it. Just like rosin, I've seen $100 a gram rosin. I'm like, dude, even if it is the best stuff ever, I can't buy it. And even if you do buy it, it's not like you can keep that up. I can't. That's some fucking crazy shit. That's for people who I don't know, man. I don't know who that's marketed to, but not me. Hector, dang, that blows. Uh, which part? I'm just joking. Devin, hell yeah, fucking but yeah, game night should be coming back. I try to do those on Wednesdays, but we'll see. I don't even know if Shatterdaze would work best on Saturday anymore because that's my band practice. So probably do like Fridays or something like that. That'd probably be what Shatterdaze will turn into, is Fridays. And then I'd like to do a game night. I like to do a lot of stuff. I've been playing a lot of music too, though, so that's been occupying a lot of time. Anyway, the stuff is melting, so let's go ahead and get a dab going. And yeah, man, fucking so glad to have you guys back with us. Back with me, I should say. And cheers. Hector, the bud's not getting you high. Oh yeah, I've definitely had it. And like I said, I have kind of been lucky and built up my tolerance a lot, both with the rosin and the. I've been smoking a lot of that homegrown that he's had too. Which is nice because it's really old. So he's selling it to me for quite cheap. Oh, it's hard to sell weed in Colorado at any price other than dirt cheap because there's so much of it here. that doesn't mean that you're getting good quality. And even if you have good quality stuff, it's hard to sell it because most people, like even me, will go and buy cheaper stuff. So it's a battle of who can do it the cheapest, and that's not a good fucking thing for the consumer. Because they're not just dropping the price, they're doing everything they can to drop the price. So that's every corner cut. It's not good. I'm so happy to be growing again, and I'm very optimistic. And I put in this last year, I put in a lot into the band and stuff like that, which is great. I just need to start remembering that I have, other things that are maybe good to invest in too. Time wise, Lonok. I also got some ice cream cake, some flour. I just saw some of that and it looked really good. I was looking at it to buy seeds to grow. I've been trying to look at seeds everywhere I can. I would go to MNSLs, I think it is, or a mixture of those letters in perhaps a different order. MSNL. Seed Bank, that's where I got the Fruity Pebbles from. Green Shock Farms from Planters of the Trees, went there. There's a place in Colorado called The Bank Genetics. That's where my homie wants me to go and get that bobblehead from, which I'll probably do. I mean, he's gonna do. So I'll probably get a cut of it because I like Bubba Kush and I like headbands. So I'm like, that's a pretty good mix. So Aaron, I spent $100 for an OZ and it was garbage black hash. It was garbage black hash, like really black. I mean, $100 for an ounce though is a good price. Oh, it was like black ash, really bad black. Oh, that sucks, dude. I've definitely been there. I mean, I can't believe it still hasn't gotten legalized universally. Oh, look at that puppy. Look at that puppy. She says, I can't believe it either. I can't believe it either, huh? I know. Oh, God, I love this puppy so much. Look at this puppy. She's just laying on there. She just wants to be on camera so bad. Oh. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. It's good to see you. Everybody's so happy to see you. It's been such a long time and she's never on there. Usually the cat's in the way. Yeah, I swear every time the puppy's doing something cute, usually Panda's sitting right in front and you can't see it. Aaron, yeah, finally some puppy time. Some puppy time. Yeah. This puppy. Between her and Ziggy, I swear, man, fucking they are the most affectionate and loving and cuddling and bestest little puppies ever. I have some. Get that out of the way so I can get away. There we go. Got some popcorn. Usually, also, if I open shit like this, the cats come flying. So that's why every time, yep, you can't ever see the puppy. There's I try to give a kitty just a little bite, but she don't do it. Give us a little one. A little one. Little one. She's very confused. It's okay. Usually she does this little tiny. I'll get her to do it on there one day. She'll learn. She'll learn. She knows. She don't have to learn anything. She'll teach me. So, alrighty. So let's do one more I can't touch the bag without getting it. If I put away the bag, warm. Yeah. Oh, yay! She got one. You didn't see it because, like I said, the Fluff Master, she always makes sure to be in charge of the camera, so to speak. Here's a kitty. I guess I could clean this guy out. Yeah, I definitely did not train the cats to come jump up here. If anything, I've always had more of a problem getting them down. They definitely are hams in their own right. All the kitties. All right. Oh, got that fluff. Got that fluff. Wanna come here? Wanna come in here so I can pet you? Yeah. It's hard to pet you here. That's what I need to do is just pet her. Panda is like, nope, it's all about me, not the dog. I swear, they get very jealous for different things. And here's the black kitty, the Ziggy. Yep. I am constantly surrounded by cuteness and fluff. How about you stay right over there? She's like, I'm gonna jump right back over there. I'm gonna jump right over there. If I go follow Ziggy for a second, maybe. Oh, you're still just right there, huh? I'm not touching. She's like, don't you make me move. Alrighty. Well, we can just accept the fact that Panda's a part of this. Come here. She's like, no. I refuse not to be a part of this at all times. Aaron, you need a three. You need 3 hours just to pet the cats and the dog all at once. I probably need like 8 to be 100% honest. Yeah, there's three more cats you don't see. Ziggy and Panda though. Ziggy and Phoenix are the two that really want your attention at all times. It's a bit of a competition between those two, but it's a good competition in the sense that it's mellow and they just want your love. But yeah, I got her breathing. There's the puppy. There's that puppy saying, "I be in the video." Tell her I was in the video. What you doing? What you doing, puppy? She says, I'm in there too. I'm in there too. Did you see me? She's gotten very brave. They they used to not be able to be around each other very well, but she's definitely come out of her shell a little bit. She just this is her spot at all times. I really need to put like a box or something to the side ever so slightly. Um, so it's my fault really for making this the perfect spot. I should just put a cat bed Although, you know how cats are. She would never fucking sit in it. Oh, so cute, though. Yeah, she ain't having it. Phoenix is being so cute, though. Phoenix wants on the video so bad. Well, what you gonna do? We didn't tell Camp Panda moved her tail. Yeah, it's okay. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, you want to back up just a hair? She's like, no. I want to put my face right in the screen. Ziggy wants in on this too. All right. Well, there you guys are. At least now I can kind of see you. Now you can see Ziggy. And Phoenix is down there too. So there we are. A little bit better. All right. Well, would Panda would Panda like the cat shelves she can climb? Oh, she would love those things. Or like the things on the walls and shit like that. Unfortunately, I have no fucking bare walls even if I wanted to. They all are covered in something. I don't have much room in my home, my place anymore. And what room I do have is covered in cat tents. I mean, grow tents that have turned into cat toys. Fucking. But she would love those. Ziggy would have too, but he's a little bit on the older side. He doesn't do a lot of climbing and jumping around. He does good. He gets up to where he needs to go, but he's got to be like 20 now, man. So he's I'm just glad that he's doing as well as he is. So make the kitties happy. They make me happy. It's a fair trade. I try my best until they bite me. Look at that blep. Uh, that's usually when he bleps is when he like kind of half bites and then stops, and then he just sits with his tongue out. But yeah, things have been okay. Good New Year. Someone asked how the New Year's been. It's been pretty good, eventful. A lot of things have happened in the New Year that hopefully have started in a good way. I You give CBD. Aaron asked, "Do I give the kitty CBD because of the age and such?" I haven't, but I'm not against it. Um, I have heard that CBD is a lot less regulated through pets than it is through people, so you should be extra, you know, do extra research on it, which I just haven't done. CBD is great. I just don't know. It's a big well to throw money down before you know exactly. And cats are so hard to communicate with. Like, hey, do you feel better? So right now, he's jumping up and getting around really good. So I mean, it'd be kind of hard to see what it is. But as he has a harder and harder time to jump up and shit, which of course it's not like he used to be. But I don't know. I'd be willing to try it. I definitely wouldn't. He's definitely worth it. Um, so it's something I'd try. I heard a long time ago that CBD and cats weren't like there wasn't much for them and not a lot of research and yada yada. But recently, I have seen a lot of products for them. So jump. Yay. There we go. Fuck. I can straighten out. Now we can smoke a bowl. Yeah. She's as cute as the Dickens. Can we still get you on camera though? Just barely. I think we can. There's a kitty. Oh, yeah. So cool. Nice little cat pad. Oh my goodness, the love. Yes, yes, the love is real. Uh this is the most loving cat ever. He's the only cat I know that I could full give hugs to and dress him up in little tiny ties, and he just takes to it. I need my tie. Where's his tie? If I had a helper here, I'd have them grab the tie. She is too finicky, and she needs to be treated as like a princess at all times. Um, Not that he doesn't either, but she's very finicky. She just now got to the point where she can be around the dog without flipping out. That's like a year plus, like almost 2 years. But look how cute she is with her little hand. All right, so but yeah, fucking these are my buddies. Like I said, it's him and the dog that usually fight for my attention so fucking hard. Aaron, Ziggy and Panda, can you feel the love tonight? Everyone loves these guys. Rotten Hamburger, that face. I'm glad I showed up. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad too. This is just a time. This is just a show about smoking weed and chilling out and being around cats, just kind of feeling pretty good, even when they bite you. He's got a lot mellower on the bites as he got older, so that's good. There's like this midway point where he was getting older and grumpy and bite the shit out of everything for no reason. Now he just is old and he thinks about it, but he doesn't do it too much. All right, what's that? Yeah, he has a weird thing where he wants to fucking like suck on your ear all the time. So he'll like suckle at it, and it's like that's nuts. He's special. When I say see, he's like, give me that fucking ear. It's his love bites. He's very special. He's very huggable. And what's funny is if you came over, if anybody comes over, he'll be on your lap. He just loves everybody, man. He has the best. He loves people. Not a big fan of other cats. Not a big fan of the dog. Not a big fan of anything else. But man, he likes his people. So he's they'll never there will never be another Ziggy. Never be another Ziggy. There's never been another Ziggy. It's just him. So this is what years and years of fucking squishing cats will do. He's the only cat I've had like from kitten to adult. Every other cat I had was like, almost a year old, I'd say, or something like that. I have Panda too. These two are the only cats out of like quite a few I've had. And they both have great personalities. And I'm like, it's because of their whole lives I've done nothing but fucking like you know, be nice to cats. It's not hard to do. I don't do anything really special. This guy you can be special with. You can squish this cat because he lets you. If a cat's this fucking squishable and squashable and friendly, it's hard not to like take advantage of that. So, oh, this is my buddy. These guys are probably the biggest reason, like I said, why anybody's here and why I have any following on this fucking YouTube thing at all. Uh, Rotten. Ziggy is a beautiful boy. He is. He's a very handsome, dapper, one might say. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's something else. He's a lot to handle. Rotten. Well, I watched for the hash making, but still try to catch live streams when I'm home, which is cool. Yeah, which I have a lot more on that hash making. I've always since I started this show. I literally started this YouTube channel right after a really bad breakup I had, uh, and I had always wanted to build back up to where I was growing pot, having it to experiment with, and having money again. A lot of things have all fallen downhill I'm trying to build them all back up right now, which is good. I've managed to stay in a pretty good place mentally for the most part, and I think the cats have a huge part of that. But I have a lot of pot growing now, or enough that hopefully I can start really demonstrating way better methods to do things. Uh, but I don't let shit stop me. You know. All right. Are you playing anything big for 420 this year with the band or either yourself? Funny you say that. We do have a show on 420. Of course, they asked Condemned to Burn with the giant bong. They asked us to play. I have no information on it. It was my guitar player. What? What is it? He does this a lot. He just says, "Hey, hey, pay attention to me." But my guitar, unfortunately, it's not on a Saturday. It's on like a Thursday or Friday or some shit like that. Which isn't good because our drummer works and he won't take off the day, so he'll play and he'll be all tired. Yeah, kind of sucks. I'm optimistic. It means I have to do something for 420 this year. I will definitely make sure to do a live stream as much as I can. What? He's like this pet me. You going to live stream it? Yeah, I definitely want to try. Yeah, it's just been hard. I wanted to do a lot of live streams on the tour and do a bunch of updates and shows and shit like that, but it got too much. I can't do too much. You know what I mean? It gets a little bit hard, especially your first time through. You're still learning shit like the tour. But I was driving, and then we'd stop, and I'd set up, and with the guys, we'd all set up, and then sound check, watch the shit, and then merch table, and then get done with the show, pack up, hotel, and to get to the hotel, you got unload from the stage, load up into the trailer, go to the hotel, unload a lot of shit from the fucking trailer. You know what I mean? Then sleep for a few hours, and then the next morning reload up the trailer again. Fucking, it was it's been. I learned a shitload about touring. In fact, a lot of things that I've learned in how to set up a tour, the logistics of it, all those things, I would like to share them on YouTube, but it's not really pot related. So I don't know how great it would be received, but I think all content is good content in the sense that I'd be putting shit out. So it might not be for everybody, but I feel like anybody who is in a band and trying to do that shit, like I've learned a lot. And I know how I want to do it. I just wish I had a little bit more money, man. Fucking, it's been a little bit rough because I you know, just do different. Aaron, you can always do videos and post it like a vlog. Just do different clips of what were we just talking about? Me, the 421 too. Yeah, there's a lot of things I could do. I really, unfortunately, a lot of people who doesn't want to not work. I just would, if I didn't work, would have a lot to fill up my time with constructively. I do music all the time. I do the show. I do the band. I try to still do some artwork and shit like that. I really wish that I could do that more in the show. I have so much for the show and for music videos for the band and setting up the tours, setting up local shows, setting up shows for fucking local bands, doing, promotion, merchandising. I'm trying to figure out how to do those things and not have to work a traditional job or make those my work, I should say. Because that is work. That's just the point. So it's one of those things because I would love to do this show more. I probably the only reason I took a big back seat was because I fucking got booted from YouTube pretty much. So a long time ago. So it is what it is. Uh, it's a lot of it's financial too. So a big part that will help this show is I'm growing weed now, and once I have a surplus, I can start doing cool shit with it. I know how to do some cool shit. I know how to do dry uh, extraction techniques. I know how to do fucking rosin stuff. I could do some RSO stuff and show the good stuff when I have my own, not just some other shit. Rotten. Me too. Anyway, I need to hit this and fucking dump this and reload it because I don't know how old this shit is. So let's. Oh, and it's really cashed and half-assed. Let's get that out of there. There we are. And chiefed it up pretty hard in here. Yuck. All right. But, yeah, the touring thing, post it in clips. That's how I'd probably have to do it. Also with the grow thing. So I had ideas, and it would apply for both of them, where I have a giant structure of how to do it from beginning to end. Start your tour and all that shit, or how to grow weed and go all the way to extraction, rosin, every piece of the puzzle. I've even got it so much as like mapped them out how I would do it and what I would want to do. There's a few other things I was set up too. It's just and then do it episodes, break them up into 20 minutes, 10 minutes even. Again, that goes back to the shortest attention span possible. That's what's really special about these streams. The fact that I get as many people on here anyway is I'm very thankful for. They're usually repeat people who I get to know and fucking become friends with. Awesome. Fucking how long people are on with me. When the average, attention span is in the seconds, to sit here for fucking a couple hours with somebody and blaze is it means more in this day and age than ever, streaming wise. Aaron, don't forget to finish your milk. Yeah, trust me, that glass of milk you did not want to drink. No one want. Well, I mean, yeah, that was a rough one. It was half-ass and sitting in there for a long ass time. All right. Try not to be too wasteful. But cheers to everybody. Let's say, can we lace this one up? I think we'll be all right. Yeah, nothing I can see right away to throw on this bowl, so we're just not smoking. Lonuck, I need smoking streams, man. Cheers. Yeah, I've never actually watched anyone else's smoking stream. I don't really. I mean, I'm on YouTube a little bit more. That's something I've been doing a little bit more. I've been trying to take a little more time for myself, playing music, doing music and shit. I spent all day today, besides getting fucked around with by fucking doctors and shit like that, just making music. So it's been a long time, and I'm super happy about that. Fucking
doctors say you're allowed to go psychotic.
Yeah, but that was fun. It was a good day. I probably that's already 11:30. Jesus, man. So yeah, we're gonna smoke this bowl, do a dab, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Cheers into you, Mr. Ziggy. You're gonna have to just settle for the chair for a second. Hope your family members are doing good. Yeah, fucking, that's always the thing, isn't it? Man, I really don't. That's hard. It's the hardest thing about having people you care about, isn't it? It adds on to your possibilities of shit that can happen. And, you know, I really appreciate that. Here's to everybody's family doing well and friends and people you care about. And really, you know, take advantage of the moment you have right now where there's no fucking catastrophe going on because you never know how quick they come up. But yeah, cheers, guys. Fucking thanks for joining me. Thanks for blazing. Thanks for hanging out with me and the kiddies. We're always here to just relax and have a good time with you and shoot the shit. Uh, I would really like to start fucking doing a lot more shows. So I'll start streaming. Now I got the gaming console again, so I'd like to do more gaming stuff. So see them every chance you can. Yeah, family members. Yeah. And low knock. Peace. Peace, man. Yeah. Like I said, I'm still gonna blaze up and fucking hang out for a second, but I am on my way out. So cheers, everybody. Yeah, his weed's not bad. It's just it's also really old. So there's that. Yeah, did you see the Bartman? I was gonna say my dirty ass bong. Cheers to upcoming Fridays, Shatterdaze. Yeah, I'll probably do Fridays with FRY. Fridays. Um, I was thinking. Um, that would work better because my days off are Friday and Saturday, and that way I can do it later. So if it's fucking 1 in the morning on a Friday, that's fine. I don't get up until later. And then also, I've been doing band practice. So I'm pretty booked up, so it's gonna work out better to start doing Fridays. So I'll try and do next Friday. Also, what you're listening to right now is a song I made just today, all today. I'm gonna put some lyrics to it probably. Trying to fuck it up with those. And then I will be putting out a new Symbiote song here very shortly. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I like the format of doing a song in a day, writing it, working it out, playing it. And I'm thinking about doing live streams of that. Very boring. Wherever Panda Cat is, he'd probably be the only person who appreciates it. But I might make a video of it and then clip it and shorten that up. But I want to start putting out more music of my own too because I have a lot of fun doing it, even if it's not the most masterful perform. You write it in a day and put it out in a day. It is what it is. But I actually really like it, and I like how quick that process could be and how showing people how I do it. So, but how's the shoulder doing? Shoulder's okay. It still hurts to sleep on it. I was doing okay, yeah, from the accident, says Aaron. Uh, it was it's healed up very well. I just started working out again, and then what, like Wednesday? What's it? Saturday. So Wednesday, I fucking ate shit on the ice and fucking busted my knee up. Busted one knee up and then twisted my knee or some shit, and I've been fucked. So I'm hobbling around like a fucking moron. Um, and of course, I just was getting better and just started getting into shape. I have started my diet back up. I've started working out again, other than the accident from last Wednesday. But I've been back on it. You know what I mean? Trying to stay fucking motivated and healthy and yada yada. Fucking stay on top of my shit. So I'm glad it's doing good. Oh geez, I hope your leg gets well. Yeah. So and then today I was supposed to get an MRI on that shit. My fucking it happened at work when I busted my shit. So I have a workman's comp thing. And it's just like, hey, can we just look at the leg? So they sent me to a place that doesn't do workman's comp. And I'm like, you sent me there, you motherfuckers. That took an hour of my fucking day out of it. So whatever. I was making that song, god damn it. But yeah, shit happens. It is what it is. I'm okay. I'm really actually kind of worried about my knee. It's always fucking something. But what are you gonna do? You know, man, that's apparently life. Don't, if you have no pain right now, like there's nothing bothering you, really fucking, it's kind of like when you have like a sore throat or when something's wrong, you know, when it goes away, you don't think, people don't think about how awesome it is when it's not there. You know what I mean? When everything's fine, you don't even think about shit. That's amazing. I've had something on my mind constantly, pain wise, for years now. God damn it, I'm always thinking about my shoulder, always thinking about my knee, I'm always thinking about. So I'm trying to work out, get in really good shape because I'm like, fuck it, I need. It's this weird thing where I'm like, shit, I felt better when I was younger, and I was in good shape when I was younger. So if I get in good shape now, perhaps I'll feel better now, which I'm sure I will. But also, you know, I was younger, so shit happens. But I've been fucking, you know, you man up. You get old with a, you know, when you're young, you say, I'm never going to get old. And when you get old, you say, well, fuck, here I am. Aaron, put frozen peas on or whatever you got. I know I should ice the fuck out of it. I know. Rotten, always true. I mean, it's, you know, here's to health, wealth, and all of you guys. But, you know, you can't have, can't truly be wealthy if you're not healthy because you can't buy that shit. So I I don't know, man. Fucking, but I'm okay. I try not to think about it too much because I've always known people who are dealing with much worse. I have family members, people I care about, in so much more pain that I try to bitch. And when I bitch to you guys because it's something on my mind, and usually what's ever on my mind comes out on these fucking streams. But we're going to hit this bong, do a dab. That I have enough to hit that bog one more time, I believe. Don't let you sit there burn it. And then we're gonna call it a night because I still gotta eat and then wake up, do a 10-hour shift, which I kind of hope I can, both with the needs. That'll be the first day I've been back to work since my knee's been fucked up. And I have a fucking brace on it, but I can barely walk with the fucking brace. So Aaron, we are your free therapy. Yes, Aaron, you're not wrong. Try not to take advantage of it, but it's true. I have plenty of people to talk to, and that's the thing. And I'm pretty open with everything I need to talk about for the most part. Uh, you know, so, or at least I don't feel like there's anything I need to get off my chest, which I think is like what real therapists are there for, pretty much. But I'm all right. You guys are awesome. Let's do a dab. So switch it out, but the old short forest will do. Great bong. We'll take it. All right. So I have a lot of games in mind. There's a bunch of weed games in particular where I'm like, well, wouldn't that be just the perfect games to play? I saw Panda Cat doing a live stream of a different game. I hadn't seen that one, and it looked really good. It was like, damn it, that one looks a little nicer than the ones I was looking at. So I might have to check out that one. But there's a whole bunch. One day you should do a gas mask bong hit live. That gas mask bong back there, I've never smoked out of that one. I've smoked out of a gas mask like once or twice at a party, I want to say, back in the day. But I'm not 100% against it, especially recently. It's been hard getting me stoned recently, like really high, especially when I'm stressed out, fucking getting off work, I'll smoke like nonstop. And it's like, well, that I definitely need to get my shit going. So I just got a bunch of photos. It's perfect timing. So we can't end it just yet. So from my good friend, Master Grower, the Ash Man. Don't really have a good name for the guy. That isn't too obvious. But here is some of his grow, which I believe will be some of the tropical blizzard. Aaron, you can do a Zoom call to play the game on your live stream. You can do a Zoom call to play the game on your live stream. So I've been able to do live streams with, what is it, OBS? There's an app. Um, this laptop I'm on right now can't handle it, but the gaming computer can. So here is some nuggage. I believe this is. Come on. There we are. This is some tropical blizzard. My friend. Oh, if you have the weed game. Uh, I haven't. I don't have it yet, but I have Steam on that computer out there, and yeah, I can play the game and stream this as well. But there's some tropical blizzard. Ooh, look at that! Fucking, I guarantee that is the fruity pebbles. That is one of the fucking bushiest, most awesome fruity pebbles. That thing is beautiful. That is a bush, man. God damn. Just tops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dude, they're growing in a great pattern there. He's gonna get. That's a fucking awesome one. I don't know if that's the same one. Maybe. Um, yeah, so he grows all in the dirt. And then there's some flowers he's got going. Yeah, I love that fucking bush. I can't wait to get my room filled with this tropical. Oh, this is the fruity pebbles. Then he's clearly got some shit in the back. He's got a bunch of shit going on all the time. He's the man. But I believe this is the tropical blizzard, if my timing is right, for how long he's had it. And then at least some of that flowering is. I'm guessing that's some other plants with some tropicals. He also has some other shit too, some calios. Uh, that's my seed that died. I let that thing die, unfortunately. So, womp. Yeah, he's got awesome stuff. Uh, yeah. So, telling him I just showed it on the live stream. Type. All right. Damn. All right. Yeah, his plants are dope. He does it all in dirt. I do all mine in hydro, and they both have their ups and downs. Hydro is a lot of work. Dirt's a lot of work. I feel like hydro is probably a little bit more work. I feel like I really like my results. I think we will see here very shortly because we're growing the same strains and we're gonna have fresh batches and we'll have fucking, you know what I mean, like on the table. I just went to the grow store today and bought a gallon of nutrients for fucking $50 that I barely had. But it's all worth it in the end. That's what you tell yourself with weed. All be worth it. And it is. When you're smoking it, it's worth every penny. Because it's still way cheaper than buying it. It's one of the things I also want to do is start really looking at the exact amount I'm paying into and getting it in my weed for. I've never really done that because I don't really care, but it would be curious. I am curious, and this is all LED, which I'm still pretty new to that. There's CO2 running, still pretty new to that. I have a deep water culture and deep water culture system going on that's all connected. 7 plants and a fucking controller unit that has like massive gallons of water. Still new to that. You know what I mean? So there's still a lot of stuff that I haven't done a lot. So I'm still on the learning process of how I like these things. I know what they are. I know how they work. I just haven't done them for myself. Again, trying to do the cheapest stuff I can with the best ratings and get the best product I can. Very care, very happy with the results I'm getting at the moment, though. So, would you ever use? Aaron says, excuse me. Would you ever use a joint rating, if possible? Ever, if people ever send you in photos to judge what you IG, or is it just like the name on her? Oh man, this one's hard, buddy. Hold on. If you send in your photos to judge, what's what's your IG? I'm guessing. Is it just your name like on here? Yes. Okay. Sorry, that took a second. I'm stoned. My IG is the same exact as this. Venom 420 spelled out the same way, and it's like I think on IG I have a picture of me or something, I think. So yeah, you'll see me. Sorry, that took a minute. And then before you used LED, there's a book on LEDs. Oh, before you use LEDs, there's a book on LED lights, which I probably should read because it's probably not very good. I mean, I know I don't feel good being under that light or high pressure sodiums or metal halide. They all are very intense to be under, so that's not good. I try to wear hoodies, shit now, and glasses. Yada yada. Anyway, rotten. It just became legal in my state, so I'm on the same boat. I want to start growing to see the diffs. Yeah, so I grew for years, and I've always had good. In fact, I'm very stuck to my old ways. Not many people still do. I mean, I'm on Facebook on some sites about growing with deep water culture. DWC growing is what it's called, and I want to get to our DWC, so it's rotating, recirculating. Excuse me. Right now, I need to invest more, and I want to do some stuff. So yeah, Aaron, I can send you the videos from Irvin. Yeah. Send me on Instagram. Always, no doubt. But let's take a dab. I got distracted, and it's already getting late. I gotta be up early. So cheers, everybody. Rotten cheers and be safe. Yes, that indeed. Everybody be safe. It's a fucking unsafe world out there. But I've been good. I've been good. Learning a lot, like I said, thinking a lot about wanting to do more tours. So whatever state you're in, I would like to get out there. And it would help when I do see you guys. I'll send you it in the next few minutes if you want to check it out. Cool. I'm really bad about checking shit out on Instagram. I just I've been a little burnt out on social shit after the tour because I was so in it. And it just was one of those things that shit happens, you know. But I went from having like maybe like at most like 5 people I was messaging. That's my band, you know, my family, my girlfriend, you know, somewhere in there. When I was doing the tour, setting it up and getting a hold of people, I had like 50 fucking people I was in a conversation with, and like 12 at any given time were like actually responding. So I'm like, fuck, man, it was a little bit much. And I'm like, you know, I needed to take a step back and chill out a little bit, enjoy the fact that it happened, and let shit happen more. Let shit happen more organically. Hamburger. I'm still so. Wait, I'm in. Let's go to Oyster Bar for a good gig. Uh, I'm guessing I should go to the Oyster Bar. I don't know where you're at, but I'm my goal, and I do. You, I try to fucking get out there. So it was taking a little. So I kind of grabbed the tour by the horns and set it all up and did all the work and did it. But I just wanted it done, you know, and it got done. But the band's mostly Rich. The guitar player is Rich. It's his band, so he just wanted to be more part of it in the future, which, of course. Um, so the next time we do a tour, I probably won't be as. I guarantee I will not be as upfront, you know, with it. I'll be back a little bit thinking about with everybody else. Um, if it was up to me, we'd already be working on our next tour for next month. But it'll probably be a minute before I go on tour. But I'm working on other musical stuff for myself. And maybe, who knows, I could tour with that eventually. I'm trying to do it as quick as possible. So when I say eventually, like within the next year or so, something like that. Uh, because you know you get older, and I'm impatient too. The world's uncertain. I'm uncertain. Health is uncertain. Time is uncertain. So I'm like, get that shit done. But my goal is to get to all of the states as many as possible, and hang out with as many people from the show, and eventually do like a photo, a selfie with all you guys, and fucking be able to post it on here and be like, yes, I've made it to all of these fucking places. Rotten. It's St. Louis for a good bar to play at. One of the hard things for me is I'm in Denver, so I'm like in the center of this bitch, and it's hard to get anywhere. But anyway, I'm about to end this stuff, guys. I'm gonna cash this out, and we're gonna call it a night. I'm sure I could go on about the tour and band stuff for a long time, but it's gonna be a long day. Speaking of the band, because I gotta do a Sunday practice. So, but anyway, guys, cheers. If you can, spark them up. Let's hit this shit, and I'll see you this Friday. And possibly I might start doing Wednesday games again. I have a really cool game. Aaron just followed you and sent the video. Let's see what video we got here, real quick. You're just trying to fucking get me to stay. All right. Yes. Accept. YouTube. What's this a video again of? Sorry, I'm stoned. Uh, it's not letting me. It let me like the thing, but it's not letting me go to goddamn video. So I will say, see if I don't do it right now, I might not do it. So for a while. All right, let me go into YouTube. See that. LEDs, key to your growing future. Hey, I'm watching YouTube on YouTube.
Guys, see ya. And he's got a brand new book right here. Check it out. LEDs, the keys to your growing future. So, John, what inspired you to write this book? Well, you know what really inspired me was you guys, but I mean, what really came down to it was the change.
That's all you get. That's the preview.
Metal highlights. It was like LEDs came in the picture, and what a learning curve! Like, wow! Like I could like, and I'm like, I'm taking notes.
So my experience was when LEDs first came out, I had really bad. Like everyone's like, Remo, awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check that out again. So thank you. Like I said, I'm really bad at responding recently. Usually I used to be really good at responding to everybody all the time, everything. But recently I've been taking a little step back. I'll get back into it. I just, yeah. Anyway, one last one, guys. Cheers. And we'll see you possibly Wednesday for some games here really soon. I can do that really soon. So, and then, excuse me, Wednesday games, Friday. So not Saturdays, Fridays. Aaron, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check it out. I need shit to watch when I'm on the treadmill. So that shit's perfect. All right, because it's something I would watch, but probably my girlfriend would not want to watch. Most likely, that's probably not one of them. Some things she will, of course, but that one may be a little dry. So it's okay. We all understand you're tired from the tour. It was a lot of things, you know. I did get completely screwed on that tour, and that's how good it was planned. Even with everything going to hell, still made money, still came out on top, still fucking kicked ass, rocked fucking hundreds of new faces. I mean, and that was worst case scenario, which I knew was going to happen because you have to prepare for the worst. That's why I did and do. My cat's playing with my hair. All right. Well, Mr. Ziegles came just to say goodbye. Just to say goodbye. We're just some old cats. All right. But don't worry. Hit me up if you want. Just like I said, I'm trying to get better. It's Marty. Wherever you're at, Marty, you're the one I apologize to. You talk to me more than anybody, and I just suck at getting back. So, Daniel McPherson, I think you left too. Hit me up on that text like you said you're gonna. We'll have to chill. I have a festival going on if you're in the Denver area on the 18th of February. And my band is playing. Yep, bye, Ziggy. Neandercats. I had to quit the greens, but I'm still tuning in. Well, that's cool, man. I appreciate you. That means a lot. This one's definitely for you then. I hope that's still okay. No, I'm just checking. But yeah, that's whatever I was talking about just now for you guys. Yay. Mr. Ziggy says bye too. Yep, we're doing good. Fucking everything is great. In this moment, I'm doing good. Really good. So, bam. All right. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you here soon. And Aaron, the puppy, is Phoenix. She's the best puppy. Anyway, it's not a competition, but she's the best. Layers, guys. Take it easy. Keep on rocking in the free world. And I'll see you guys next time. Laters. Hopefully soon.